So welcome to part 2 of today's walking video. So I've just done a full walking video all the way along the beachfront and just dipped in and out of a couple of shops, etc. and bars in Palmanova. We're going to walk over the hill. This is obviously quite a reference to Commodore Player, which overlooks the last beach in Palmanova, and we're going to head over to Magaluf. So come and join me on a little walking tour. Now, I will ask, if you do like this kind of content and you are interested in this kind of stuff, give me a thumbs up on the video. YouTube love that. If you want to see any more content, or you want to share this kind of stuff with family and friends, why not subscribe? Subscribe is completely free. Just shows my channel a little bit of love. I really do appreciate it. I've been vlogging now for around about 12 months. And yeah, my channel's just getting a little busier and busier and busier. So I appreciate any feedback. Now, if you've been here and you know any really good bars and restaurants, or you know any really good hotels to stay in, either top end or mid-range, or any bargain places that are an absolute worth a steal, why not leave a comment in the comment sections below? That way, anyone who's coming to the area will get an idea of what's available, and recommendations are always the best thing in the world. So come and join me on this walking tour, and I'm hoping to get all the way through to the other side of Magaluf. Now at some point I might stop over for a drink somewhere to cool off. But we'll just see how far we get. Time of filming, we are in the 8th of July 2025. And if you've not been here for a while and you're thinking of coming, this is what you can expect, and this is what it looks like now. I've just had a bag malfunction, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to clip my bag together again. Just bear with me a second. No, I won't be clipping that bag together again. That's going over my shoulder. That's the end of that bag. I'll have to do some DIY on this bag in a bit. So the area we're going now is like, it's just a hill rise. So you hear me breathing heavily, you know why? Because I'm not fit. Between Palmanova and Magaluf. And if I remember rightly, it's where BMC nightclub used to be back in the day. No idea whether it's still here or not. I'm showing my age. I used to come here when I was a young'un, when I didn't need to sleep. Gone are the days. Hooligans. Burger King. Your live sports going on. So I would say Palmanova is more your couples stroke family orientated kind of place. And historically, Magaluf, or as we used to call it back in the day, Magaluf, is more of your party type of place. Right across the road. Which you can probably see already by the demographic of how many young'uns are already here. So if there are any breaks between places there, there's nothing really to see. I will stop, cut that section out and just carry on. Which way do we go? Up the hill or down? Need to make a decision. I'm going to get the map out and find out where I am, so I'm not wasting my time walking around. And fix this broken strap. Here we go.
Club. Let me boys say about what's going on. Oh, this is gonna be viral. Tonight, guys, the midget party. We got a little Uncle Debo, little black African midget. Did I show you the video of Uncle Debo? The little black African midget. Yeah, with a firework on his head. He's gonna be playing on the bongos till 6 a.m. Right? That's what's going on tonight. Big Man Ministry of Sound event as well. House, hip hop, techno. We got Sammy Porter coming out from my beef.
Excellent, guys. I'm going to carry on working.
No worries.
I was in the beach. I was in played in Bosch 2 days ago.
There you go.
Happy days.
Now, boys, let me quickly tell you.
There we go. That was just a little intro of life in getting stopped by a tower in Magaluf. So he said, "Come down here," and then you're on the Magaluf side of the beach. Now, what I might do, I might actually stop recording as I'm going down here because I've just done myself a mischief and I've just cut my foot. So I might need to sort myself out, and I don't fancy walking all the way down these steps. So I'll see you at the bottom of these steps. Well, there we go. So this is the start of Magaluf Beach. So let's carry on. I'll walk down these last few steps. So I was just chatting with a couple of people before, and they were saying last week it got to 38 here. They said it was so hot, mentally hot. I think it's about 26 today, 27. It's overcast. And I was just chatting with a scuba diving company on the corner. Obviously, hence the name of the channel. That's what I do most of the time when I come on my jollies. Scuba diving, and they were giving me they were telling me all the places that they go for diving, prices. I think they said €240 for 2 dives. That includes your boat, all your kit and boat transfers to the dive site. So it's not walking in, it's actually falling off the back of a boat, which is quite cool. So yeah. So what I'm going to do, and I'm just going to keep walking and walking and walking. I'll probably get to the headland over there, and I'll cut inland probably if there's any bars, restaurants, or stuff of note to have a look at. Even though it's overcast, and I can't believe how quiet the beach is. I thought it would have been absolutely rammed. So you notice it's like a bit of a hill between the end of Palm and over and the start of Magaluf. Yeah, lots more groups of lads and girls on this side than the other side. It's like a completely different demographic. I'm not saying there aren't families on this side, I'm just highlighting the fact that there's more young'uns. They've got the walkways here as well. So if you've got prams on a wheelchair and you want to get on the beach, you can do. You don't have to drag your buggy or whatever across the across the stand. I'm really surprised some of these places aren't even open. High season. Strange, don't know. Coast guards on the beach. You got your paddlers going on and a few surfboards. Rooftop terrace bar. Oops. Yeah, so what I'm going to do, I've made a decision. I'm going to walk all the way to the end here on the promenade, and then I'm going to dip back into town and just highlight a few of the places further in town. Obviously daytime stuff, so this place is going to come alive at night rather than this time. But just give you an idea what's here. Little beach bar. This place looks busy. Blackbeards. This place is packed. There's a food and drink going on here. Smells great. That's what does it for me. You know, you're walking past a restaurant and you can smell something cooking good. You're like, oh, gotta go in and stay. Gotta go in and order something.
I think I've got one pass.
Hello.
Hi, how you doing?
Oh, good, thank you.
Good to hear.
What's this one? A little restaurant. Cocktails. Yeah, again, probably opens later on, I suppose. Don't think that was there last time I came. A little concrete walkway, like a jetty was built. That's new since COVID, I think. Mama, weźmy telefon na You know, we're in Magaluf, when you see that little island out there. Inside hotel. Yeah, not got time to do hotel reviews today, unfortunately. So many moons ago, when my children were very little, the hotel up here, and I think it used to be called the Tropical, Hawaiian Tropical, I think it used to be called. Probably changed name since. We booked, it's when the EasyJet first started getting a name for themselves. So we had the last week, 2 weeks in October, school holidays. And the last flight, somewhere on the plane, I'm not sure what. And they fired us all off. We had to go back round the baggage thing. And because we were the first to check in, our baggage came back out on the carousel the last. And we all had to go to the information desk to sort out a new return flight home. And guess what? The next flight home was 1 week away. So I was stuck in Ibiza with my family. I don't know what it's like when you've got a family, but you tend to budget for the time you're there. And it's before banking apps and all that stuff. So transferring money over from family and friends wasn't as simple as it is now. Got in a taxi. I said to the taxi driver, this area was completely shut, Palm was shut, everywhere was shut. He said the only hotel that's open is the Tropical. So,
Mate, you okay?
all good.
Good. You just video about your day?
Just walking around.
I rate that, I think that's cool. I'll give you it.
So yeah, back to the story. The taxi driver, bless him, virtually charged me nothing because he saw how stressed we were. Took us to this hotel, introduced me to the manager, explained my dilemma. The manager let us stay there, 200 quid, in an upgraded room with, it was called kind of like a half-board light. So it was like a light buffet, lunch, and a full breakfast. And we ended up staying extra week for 200 quid. I had to pay extra for the flight home and claim on the insurance. Now that's back before all this EU stuff where you just get all your money back on your flights. That didn't exist then. So it was by the hour and the day, and I was 8 minutes short of an extra day. So my compensation would have been another day's worth of money other than 8 minutes, and the insurance company wouldn't pay out because of 8 minutes. So even though I had to pay for the extra day at the hotel and another taxi to the airport and all the rest of the things that went with it, hey ho, that's life, isn't it? It's an experience and I remember it well. But at the time, I'm a photographer and I was shooting a lot of Irish weddings, and they had a massive gypsy wedding on at the hotel, and the hotel staff come up to us and said, oh, we do apologise, there's a big wedding going on, I said, yeah, that's not a problem. They went, no, it's a big gypsy wedding, might be a problem. I said, maybe a little trouble. And I was like, nah mate, you're alright. And it was a proper Romanian gypsy wedding. So yeah, tales of time long gone. It's quite a nice place. Beach bar. And I think this is the last bar before we get to the end. If I remember rightly. And there's nothing else past there now other than the hotels at the top. Hello.
Welcome to Magaluf.
How much is a large beer?
5.
5 for a large beer?
Yes, sir.
Excellent. I might go have a beer there in a moment. Right, let's just cut back into the back streets, see what's going on down here. Oh, it's like a coach. A lot of girls have just arrived. Where did all these girls come from? Titanic.
Tengo ahí unos colegas que estaban ahí de DJ, a ver.
Yeah, over the years I've been here loads of times. Never just for the day. That's different. Let's go around here. Mooch just over here. Let's see what's going on over there. Yeah, again, that smells delicious. But a men down under going on there. I'll just talk over this because YouTube don't like that kind of music being played. So if I talk over it, they might not treat it as a copyright. Let's see what's going on over here, shall we? Let's cross over. I think what I might do is have a beer here. And then get a buzz into Palma. A little walk around Palma. And then from Palma, get the bus to the airport. That could be a plan. Oh, good. Yeah, you're at the far end of Magaluf there. Yeah, I might go for a drink on the front and just relax for 10 minutes. Okay, I'm going to nail the video here. If you like this kind of walking around content, show me some love, give me a thumbs up. I like that, YouTube like that. It shares the video. It's good for the algorithm. If you know this content might be more interested in future stuff, why not subscribe? And If you know anyone who's coming to this neck of the woods, or you've had a look at the channel and you think the content will be good for looking at future trips that you might be going on, subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.